The following is a presentation of the Eagles Sports Network.
This is the Eagles Sports Network. I'm the voice of the Eagles, Adam Cavalier, alongside Carson-Newman head men's basketball coach Chuck Benson. Chuck, midweek tilt against the UVA-Wise Cavaliers. You head up into the Clinch Valley to take on UVA-Wise, a team that Carson-Newman has faced plenty of times before in the early to mid-'70s, but your first time last season and a 96-91 win for the Eagles over a very rough and tumble UVA-Wise team. The Cavs are 0-2 this year. What do you expect out of a team that gave you everything and then some last season?
They got 5 returning starters. Like you said, they gave everything we could possibly stand last year, and we were very, very fortunate to come out with a win. Their 0-2 start means nothing. They've got veterans that can shoot it, rebound it, score it, defend it. It'll take our absolute best focused effort on both sides of the ball to travel up there and perform well enough to get a win. So these next couple of days are critical for us to prepare.
You're facing a team that last season had the biggest 1-2 scoring punch that you faced. Taiwo Badmus had 28 points against you. Dimitri Sosa had 35. How do you slow that duo down?
Dude, obviously we didn't know how then. That's a great question, Cav. I mean, when I think back even to that game, and I've watched that tape here in the last day or so, we were doing the job. They were just besting us at every turn. So we sort of got to hope that maybe this year's performance from our standpoint defensively will be more stingy and a little bit more determined. You never wish ill on an opponent, but you sort of hope that maybe the shots ain't falling for them this time. But they've proved to be a much more efficient, effective team offensively at home, and that's we're their home opener. So there's no doubt it's going to be a test for us.
You look internally, coming off of a 2-0 start to the season. Charles Clark did Charles Clark things. You're coming off of a game with 5 double-digit scores. What's the biggest surprise for you from the opening week into the year?
Well, I liked our consistency. Lander was a tough challenge, good opening challenge, and we responded well. And then Southern Wesleyan, I thought our guys were really locked in, and several guys stepped up. Getting Malik Abraham back on the court was really a plus. And I loved his composure, his poise. He let things come. He didn't go out and force, and played better than I anticipated, considering he's been out for 6 weeks. Josh Murray was, I thought, especially in the second game, really showed a level of play that we had not seen from him, and hopefully he can continue with that. Just so many guys did positive. There was really no negatives that came from this weekend. So we just want to hope to build on that, knowing that we've got a lot of season to go, and just want to continue to day by day, week by week, get better.
It seems like the past few years at this point in the year been wringing hands over turnovers or something like that. And I know one of the bullet points that you always touch on is controlling what you can control. It feels like through 2 games, your Eagles did that.
Yeah, I mean, we've got some veteran guys out there that's got the ball in their hands a lot, and are showing they can value that, the greater sense of urgency maybe than we have in years past. And just knock on wood. I mean, because that stuff can come and go depending on the opponent and the styles of the fight, so to speak. But I liked how we shared the ball and had really, I think, 35, 40 assists in the 2 games, and then we kept the turnovers to a really low level. So that makes any coach happy when you got ball security and you keep possession.
Chuck, pleasure as always. Good luck Wednesday night against the Highland Cavaliers.
Thanks, Adam.
That's Carson-Newman head men's basketball coach Chuck Benson. I'm the voice of the Eagles, Adam Cavalier, and this is the Eagle Sports Network.